Hey, hey, Earth Angels, how are you today? It's Friday, right? Some of you are saying Friday. Some of you are like, it's Friday. It's the same as any other day. No big deal. It's all good. So, yeah, let's get to this. So I appreciate everyone's patience. I feel like during the day is when I have a bit more, my energy is higher for this. So I enjoyed the flow better of yesterday's reading when it was during the day. So that's why I'm going to change this and do these live streams during the day. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to post any cards today, any new cards. What I'm going to do is post them early in the morning tomorrow and then do a reading tomorrow morning. So, or the reveal. Hello, hello, everybody. So I appreciate all your hearts and likes when you come on and saying hello and letting me know where you're from or if you have any questions, and also any shares. I so appreciate that. I noticed a few of you have been sharing these live streams, and I so appreciate that because it just allows me to help reach somebody else who may have to hear this message today. So thank you. So again, I'm not going to do any more evening live streams with this. I'm going to post the cards first thing in the morning and then do a reading later in the morning, or the reveal later in the morning, because it's just, I feel like my energy is higher and I just like it better this way. So, yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. That's the change. Hello, hello, everybody. So let's get to it. So these are the cards from yesterday, July 6th, I believe, right? Good morning, Denley. How are you, hun? So these are yesterday's. So I'm going to start with card number 1, which is the one to the left, and that is manifestation power. Okay, so I'm going to read the quote on the card, and it says, use your spiritual gifts and natural abilities to attract your desired outcome. So any of you who picked number 1, I think, this is giving you the message that, remember, you are always in control of your life, yourself, your reactions, your situations, and your thoughts and your words. So if you're feeling like you are right now a victim of, or you're oppressed, or, being held back or held down by either a person or a situation, your circumstances, know that you have the power at any given moment. Every second of every day is a chance to turn your life around. Okay, I posted that yesterday or a couple of days ago on my wall, and it's so true. So you have the power. The manifestation power is within you. The angels are just there to guide you, give you confirmation, and to sometimes give you the details on the how, or the, what needs to come into your life. You're attracting what needs to come in or who needs to come in. But ultimately, the power is within you to make the change. They don't do it for you. They can only guide you. Yes, right path. Here comes things that you need. Here come people that you need to hear from and be with. Or nope, wrong path. Let's guide you over here a little bit. So know that if you had this card and you feel like, I'm guessing you might be feeling like your circumstances are too much. You can't get out of it. You can't get out of it. Why does this always happen to me? Down on my luck. I'm stuck. Know that you have the power to do it. And I'm going to say this, and, I would suggest writing this down. Okay. Write this down, that complaints are negative affirmations. Okay. So I'll say it again. Complaints are negative affirmations. So remember that whatever comes out of your mouth, you're making your word law, which means whatever comes out of your mouth, you're asking for that to come back to you. You're putting out the energy and the message that that's what you're thinking about. That's where your energy is. That's what you're focusing on. So you're asking for that to come back. So if you're putting out complaints or negative statements or negative thoughts, then it's almost like a boomerang. It's just going to come right back to you. So here's a suggestion, work on whatever situation that's troubling you, or you feel like, or that person, that relationship that's troubling you. Visualize a positive outcome. Visualize a positive outcome. And you can even write about it and journal it. Just replace the negativity, replace your negative words with something more positive in your mind, and keep on visualizing that. Now, I love me some affirmations. I think they're fabulous. We all know that what we speak about comes about, what we think about comes about. Love it, love it. But affirmations alone will not do it. You need to have the right actions that go with those affirmations. Because if you're attracting the negative and sending out complaints or negative affirmations, chances are your actions are matching what you're saying. Even though it doesn't seem like consciously it is, I'm guessing that if you're complaining about, I'm just going to give an example. you're in business, say you started a business for yourself and you feel like it's not going anywhere. I'm guessing if you're in that rabbit hole of negative thinking and negative complaints coming out of your mouth, you're probably scrolling mindlessly on Facebook or sitting in front of the TV or not working on the activities that you know will move your business forward. Or whether it is in relationship, you know that you're maybe perhaps not speaking to that person when you need to break that ice. You're not taking the action that need be if you're kind of stuck in those places. So manifestation power means you can have that you can make that phone call. You can, or maybe you don't make that phone call. You write a letter to that person, tear it up and burn it, whatever you need to do to change your heart around that situation. Or if you're in the middle of some crap, then you feel like a situation you can't get out of, visualize what you want. What do you want to see happen? How do you want to see that situation? What solution do you want? How do you want to see it come out? What's the positive outcome that you want out of it? Visualize it, and then, okay, so now that you know what the positive outcome is, now that you know how to change it so it's the way you want it, what do you have to do to get there? What do you have to do to be that person that can get that outcome in the end? And this is where, angel wisdom guidance comes in. They will help you to take those right actions. You'll know if it's the right next move. You will know, and it will feel right. It will feel good. It might be a little scary, but sometimes you gotta leap over that fear in order to get to the good stuff. So just do that, visualize, and then listen and let that guidance come in. There's an archangel called Jophiel who will be your guide in a situation like this. She's the angel of beauty. So I would ask her to replace any negative thoughts and negative words with beauty and grace. And ask her to help you with that as you resolve, as you really work on how to resolve things with this person or with that situation. Ask her to help you with your words and your thoughts to really focus on beauty and grace and bring that into your life rather than anything else. Okay, so that was card number 1. This is from yesterday. Buddy, I will be right with you, okay? Manifestation power. These are from yesterday. So this is number 2 that was in the middle. It says, listen to your intuitive feelings. So I will read the quote on it. It says, your body is receiving accurate messages from the divine. So if you chose number 2, I'm guessing that you have been asking for wisdom, asking for guidance already. So you've already been doing this, or maybe you're kind of putting your toe in the water, or you do it already, and you've gotten your answer. You know that you've gotten your answer already, and maybe you're doubting it, maybe you're second guessing yourself, maybe you're rationalizing it to something else. So this card means if you're getting this and you know what that situation is, then it's telling you to trust. Trust what you're feeling, trust what you're seeing. Maybe you've seen or heard or felt little signs and you're thinking, oh my God, I'm crazy. This can't be right. Oh my God, this isn't, just don't question it. You'll know that the first impression that you'll get, or the first instinct is, this is right. And then the mind chatter comes in and makes you question it, and you go, maybe that's not right. Maybe I'm out of my mind. Maybe I'm thinking that I have this ability. Who am I to have this intuitive ability? Who am I to get guidance and wisdom from other higher sources? You're human. You are created this way, and you are given this gift. So yes, you, and you have absolutely every ability and every right to call upon and to use this guidance and wisdom. So trust what you've been seeing and hearing, and trust that your first impression is probably the right one, gut instinct, gut feeling, and start to trust and listen. And if you're doing it for somebody else, like if you're doing readings like this, or you're thinking about it, or you're talking to a friend or a family member, and you get the guidance, and you're feeling it, you're hearing it or sensing it, and you want to tell them, you want to say something, but you're afraid. Like, what are they going to think? I'm going to look like a nut. They're going to think, who am I? Again, who am I? That it all comes from self-worth, right? Who am I to think that I'm so special that I can help them with this divine guidance and wisdom? You are special. Again, you're created this way. So you are absolutely given these gifts, and lovingly given these gifts. So you are meant to help individuals or help others or help situations by bringing the light. You're a light worker. Every single one of us, I so believe this, are light workers. Okay, so if you are being called to bring your light and wisdom that you're receiving to a situation or a person, just do it. Don't be afraid. you know, and be like the angels, ask permission. Say, is it okay if I just tell you something that I'm feeling right now? And this may be like totally like, but I feel like I need to share this with you. Is that cool? Right? Just ask the permission, just like the angels like us to ask permission to give us the guidance. Ask. Just tell them. And I'll bet you a lot of times people will appreciate what you have to say. Or if they don't right then, you know it's going to work on the inside. You've planted the seed. It's going to work on them a little bit. And then they'll say, they'll say, later on. Let me think about that for a little bit. So don't be afraid. Just do it. So if you're feeling like this and you want to know what's happening, just sit for a second, think of that person or the situation that you may have been asking for guidance from and you're questioning the signs you're getting. Sit and just see if you feel any muscle tension. If you do, that means you're trying to block something. You can't fully block it because we're all receiving these things all the time. It's just whether or not our filter is turned on or not. Like we choose not to see, we choose not to hear, we let ego get in the way. But if you feel tension, that's your body's trying to resist. So just be like, feel it and go, what's up with that? Why is that? Why do I feel that way? And just really think about it and really the answer will come to you. Why do I have this tension? What does this mean? What's this all about? And just work through that in your head. Oftentimes it's just, self-doubt and irrational fears that are coming up that we can just bless and release. Thanks for sharing, ego. I hear you, and I hear you trying to protect me from going into new territory, but I'm good. I'm okay. I don't need you. I'm protected by the divine. Whatever that is you believe in, I'm protected, and I am anointed to receive these gifts, the gifts of hearing and seeing and feeling the wisdom. So thank you. And ask for, protection from Archangel Michael to say that only the true wisdom and the true love comes into your heart and the wisdom comes into you and through you. Just ask for that protection. All right. So that was number 2, the middle card from yesterday that says, listen to your intuitive feelings, turn on the receptors. All right. So number 3, this is the card on the right. This is again from yesterday. It's a law of attraction. Law of attraction, and it says relationships and activities that you once enjoyed are now changing as you become more sensitive and aware of energies. So are you guys feeling a shift? Those of you who picked number 3 yesterday, are you feeling a shift? Are you feeling a shift in the way you feel, the way you think about things, in the people that you're finding interesting? Like maybe you're finding some friends not so interesting, or coworkers, you're kind of shifting away from being attracted to them or attracted to what they're into or what you guys used to do together, and you're kind of like, I don't know if I'm into that anymore. Attracted to activities or not attracted to activities that you were once doing? Do you find your interest in what books you're reading changing? Anything that you're watching or the foods that you're eating, anything, changes in your routine and your habits? I'm guessing that if you are tapping into wisdom and law of attraction for yourself and you've been consciously practicing that, you're finding that your interests in people and situations are changing. And that's okay. That's normal. And it might feel uncomfortable and you might feel guilty and you might feel bad, and please work through those. Don't feel what you feel. It's normal and own it. It's yours. But in the end, you are shifting for your highest good. And when you're in your highest good, you're doing the highest work that you can for humanity and everything else. You're able to bring your specific gifts to the world. So it's a good thing. You're not hurting anybody. You're not doing something bad. You're not, don't feel bad or guilty about it. It is your growth journey, and that's okay. And not everybody's going to love it, and that's okay too. So know that it's all part of the process and it's normal to feel that way. But like attracts like. So if you're raising your vibration, you're going to attract people whose vibrations are also raised, right? Or maybe a little bit higher than yours, because we're going to seek out those who have what we want, or those who are in the place that we want to go. So their vibrations are higher. Good morning, everybody. You're going to attract those people, and all of a sudden doors are going to open to you. Situations are going to come to you that are more in tune and in line and with what you want, where you're going. Whatever your intentions are, whatever you're trying to shift, you're going to attract people and situations that open the door and make the path easier. So they're aligned with what you want, with your intentions, right? So, And you may ask for some help with this. If you're feeling super uncomfortable, you can ask for help. There are two archangels. One is Archangel Raguel, who is about relationships. And if you're having you're feeling like you're shifting away from people and you feel bad about it, I mean, there's a way to do everything with grace. I mean, doesn't mean you have to drop all your old friends and, go to a high school reunion and not talk to anybody. Like, everybody has something to bring to the table. I truly believe this. Everybody has something to offer us. Everybody has their own gifts, and everybody has something of value to bring to you. But it may not be your best buddy. That may not be somebody who's going to be one of your closest peeps. It might be someone always be kind and graceful, and be genuinely interested in who they are and what they're up to and what they have to offer. Because it's, like I said, it's of value. They're human beings. I think it's a gift to be a human. So honor that. Namaste. Light in me sees the light in you, but may not be your closest peep. May not be somebody who is on a different place in their path of growth right now. They're on a different place in their journey that may not be able to allow you to vibrate on the same level that you want to. And that's okay. We're not saying anybody's better than anybody else. It's not what this is about. Those thoughts, it's just about, we're all on our journeys, and this is what we need to keep growing. And we have every right, and it's a need and a necessity to make sure that you protect yourself on that journey and allow yourself to be okay with that's the way we grow. So you can pray to, or you can talk to, or ask for help and protection from that archangel about your relationships, or that you're coming into space with other people that you're feeling maybe a little bit nervous about. Oh my gosh, these are people I don't, I'm nervous about coming into this new group of peeps that are going to take me to this higher level. It's okay. Say that you're nervous, and just to give you, the strength and the wisdom and the guidance from the higher source, the purest source, so that you can allow this new and wonderful thing into your space. You're ready. You say, I'm ready for this. So the other archangel is I believe it's Shamuel, who is about bringing things to you that you're looking for. So, something that not necessarily lost and found, but brings to you what you're looking for. So again, ask them, the archangels, to help you be true to yourself on this journey. Okay. Don't lose yourself, your authentic self on the way. If you're growing and you're growing and you're growing, try to help keep those ego forces down. You're not going to get rid of them. They're here. They have a purpose. They do have a purpose. You can't get rid of them. Don't fight. Just work with them. Acknowledge they're there. But as you're going on this path to growth, remember to stay true to your authentic self. Ask them to help you to stay true. All right. So that was number 3. Law of attraction, because it's a powerful thing. It's a really powerful thing. And if you've seen The Secret, it's pretty powerful. And once you start tapping into this and really shifting your thoughts there, things happen. It's crazy how things happen in your life. But again, I'm going to go back to what I said about affirmations. The law of attraction is wonderful, and you can do all of these things. You can have right thoughts, and you can visualize, and you can have desires and want them. But if you don't take the actions to get there, it's not going to totally manifest. So you have to just use this, know that it's there, feel yourself shifting, and then keep taking right action. Keep watching for the guidance. All right, my friends. So those are the cards from yesterday, July 6th. So I'm not going to post new cards today because I've decided that I love this early daytime reading. It just feels more energetic to me. So I'm going to post new cards early tomorrow morning, so that, or maybe even really late tonight. So they'll be there when you wake up, or for my friends that are in other time zones around the world, you'll see them and can comment on it. So maybe right before I go to bed, I'll post them, and then I'll do a reading on them in the morning. So that cool? That's how I'm rolling from here on out. So I will see you all tomorrow morning. Any questions, please feel free to ask me. Please comment below if you have any, you want any clarification, or if this is working for you, if it's accurate for you, if it means something to you. I love to hear that feedback, so let me know. Or if maybe you have other feedback, maybe it's not as much accurate for you, let me know too. I'm open to everything, but I do love to hear when it's helpful to people, and that is such a gift. So And I am building my business page, Jennifer Roopenian. I'm building that out. I'm rebranding it and rebuilding it. So I may end up shifting these readings eventually over there, but that's going to take a little while. No worries about that. I am doing the Simplicity Project right now in my private group for the ladies, Warrior Women's Healing and Wisdom. So you can go on over there and see that if you want to learn about how to kind of simplify to make room for the cool stuff in your life. And that's it. Or send me a private message. I am excited to be doing some private readings with some of you. Thank you. Thank you. I am absolutely honored to do that for you. And if you're interested in that, send me a private message. All right. I will see you all soon. Have an awesome day. Take care.